The first one, object.
Ma'am, what ma'am? Recording coming.
No, you leave it to that. The first one, objects. See, the object, that is the attributes. So many operations are incorporated with these attributes. Understood, children? So many attributes are incorporated. See, objects are the basic runtime entities of an object-oriented system. And when I taught the principles of object-oriented programming earlier, I told you that objects are the basic unit of object-oriented programming. So object-oriented programming, if you want to write a program in object-oriented programming, without object, you cannot write a program. Understood? Without object, you cannot write a program. So objects are the basic runtime entities. Understood? One example is given. Object-oriented programming comprises of data members as well as functions. Am I right? Object-oriented programming comprises of data members as well as functions. This is normally how we will write in a code. The programming code will be in this format. Object contains the data members as well as the functions. So if we are taking a real-time example for a car, you consider a car as a real-time example.
Sure.
Can you consider a car as an object?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, car is an object. Am I right? See,
Yes,
what are the attributes in data members? See, first one, model. Understood? First one, model. Can you see it clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
The second one, year of manufacturing. Understood? Year of manufacturing. Third one, color. These three members comes in which part? In data member. Understood, children? These three will come in data members. And what is the next part? That is the function. In functions, what are the features are there? Start, move, stop. Am I right? To start a car.
Yes, ma'am.
It is one of a function. After starting a car, you want to move from a source to one place to another. Am I right? It is also a function. After that, you want to stop a vehicle. Okay? These are the process. So, example, one object. The object comprises of data members as well as functions. In programming part, you have to write in this format. Comparing with a real-time example, it is given like this. So now, whether you got a clear idea about object?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you have any doubt in object?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. Shall we move to the next slide, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next one is class. What is the next object-oriented programming principle?
Class.
Class. See, in a class, so many small modules are there. Can you see this? Small modules are there. Can you see, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. This is the way how we are representing the class. Understood? Next one.
Okay.
Class is a user-defined data type. That is later when we learn about the data type. At that time, you should keep this point in your mind. Class is a user-defined data type. Understood?
Okay,
Understood?
Yes,
So you come
Understood.
to the fourth point. Once a class has been defined, we can create any number of objects for that class. But once you created a class, for a general understanding, I am telling, consider your class. In your classroom, so many objects are there. Am I right? Am I right,
Yes,
children?
ma'am. Yes,
So,
ma'am.
in your class, each students are considering as an object. Each subject teachers are considering as an object. Your table, your chair, your cupboard, your board, your smart board, your table, fan, light, all are individual objects. Understood? In a particular class, there is n number of objects. Can you tell like that? In a class, there is n number of objects. Can you tell?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, right? So many objects are here. So these objects form a class. These objects form a class. So you see the last point. A class is a collection of objects of similar type. A class is a collection of objects of a similar type. Understood? Next. So object we completed, class we completed, and what is the third topic? Encapsulation. What is the third topic? Encapsulation. On that day, when you want to learn about encapsulation, I gave one a real-time example, that is, keep this capsule in mind. The capsule consists of so many raw materials. Am I right? The capsule consists of so many raw materials. You see, class, methods, data members. Variables means data members. Okay. Class, methods, methods in the sense of function. Okay. Class, functions, data members. Consider this is a process of encapsulation. Understood, children? Next. See, what is encapsulation? Encapsulation means wrapping up of data members. Not all data, data members and member function together. What is encapsulation? Wrapping up of data members and member function together. That is encapsulation. Understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So a class is an example for encapsulation. Class is an example for encapsulation. Wrapping up of all the data together into a single unit is called encapsulation. For example, you can consider capsule as an example for encapsulation. Understood? Or else you can call class as an example for encapsulation. For example, we are considering grade 9. Grade 9 in the sense, inside grade 9, so many things are there. Am I right? Objects are there. Some methods are there. You want to follow some procedures. You want to abide all the rules. These comes in the encapsulation. Understood, children? Understood, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No, this is not needed. Okay. Now, next topic. What is the next topic? Data abstraction. What is the next topic? Data abstraction. Now, can anyone tell what is data abstraction? Hiding the background details and showing the essential features alone. I'm giving you an example. You are taking a photograph in a camera. See, outside some buttons are there. You can just click that button. It is enough. You don't need to bother about the technology. Am I right, children? You need to bother about the technology. If you are using a digital camera in the sensor, you can view there itself. You can copy the image to your any electronic devices. So these things you can do. Understood? Right? Whether you want to aware of the technology, how the image is capturing, how it is converting into the digital format, how it is transferring that image to your electronic devices. These things, whether you want to aware of that?
No.
Not needed. Consider a switchboard. Consider a switchboard. The switchboard comprises of so many internal wirings, right? So many circuit passing is there. Direct current will convert into alternative current, and then it is entering into the making a electronic device to work. These things and all, you no need to bother about the technology. You can simply switch you on the switch. Automatically, if you are making a light to work means, you can on the particular switch. If you want to work a fan means, you can on the particular switch. So you no need to bother about how the what about the technology? You can access easily. Normally, if you are pressing any numbers or any words in a keyboard means automatically the particular word or letter will be displaying in the screen monitor, and you no need to bother about how this how the button is pressed, how the computer is fetching that key number, how it is accessing it. So these things and all you no need to bother. Understood, children? You no need to bother. That is data abstraction. Hiding the background detail and showing the essential features alone. Understood? Abstraction refers representation of necessary features without including more details or explanations. Without including the details or explanations. Next one is inheritance. Normally in biology, you will use the word, biological word, you will use heredity, right? Heredity. Am I right? Some of the characteristic features of a parent or a grandparents that will automatically transfer to the offspring. Am I right? Some of you resemble like your father, or some of you resemble like your mother, or else like your grandparents, or else the characters are same as like your parents or grandparents. That is hereditary. Inheriting the characteristics or the behavioral feature to the offspring. Understood, ma? அப்ப அப்பா அம்மா கிட்ட இல்லது தாத்தா பாட்டி கிட்ட இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த கேரக்டர்ஸ் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கலி டிரான்ஸ்பர் ஆகும் டு த ஆஃப்ஸ்பிரிங். இல்லையா? உங்ககிட்ட இருக்கும் இல்லையா? இல்ல இந்த பையனை பார்க்க தாத்தா மாதிரி, இல்ல இந்த பையனை பாக்குறதுக்கு சேம் அஸ் லைக் ஹிஸ் ஃபாதர் ஆர் லைக் ஹிஸ் மதர். But the appearance, outer appearance may be like his father, and the characters are like your mother. Likewise, so many resemblances are there. Understood, children? So inheritance means inheriting. Tell me. Characteristics na unoda character irukkalam, unoda color irukkalam, maybe your face cut, maybe your hair, maybe your skin tone, maybe your behavior. Understood? Sometimes your father is very calm and silent, or sometimes your mother may be calm and silent. So that is inherited to you. Sometimes your mother is a singer, that habit may be inherited to you. Understood? This is inheritance. அப்பா அம்மா கிட்ட இருக்கக்கூடிய characters உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கிறது தான் inhereditary அல்லது inheriting the character. Understood, children? So why we need this inheritance in object oriented programming? நமக்கு இங்க எதுக்கு அந்த இது தேவை? Means okay, means if you want to use the ஒரு program எழுதி இருக்க, இந்த program you want to use it in 10 times உனக்கு அந்த program மறுபடியும் யூஸ் பண்ணணும்னா, instead of writing 10 times you can use this principle. What principle you can use? You can use inheritance principle. Understood, children? You can use inheritance principle. So reusability of code. What is the purpose of inheritance? Reusability of code. And this is one of the powerful principle in object-oriented programming. This is one of the powerful principle in object-oriented programming. Understood, children? Again, whether I want to explain this concept?
No.
Okay. So, inheritance, the mechanism of deriving a new class from an old class is called inheritance or derivation. Understood? Inheritance is the mechanism of deriving a new class from old class is called inheritance. Appo old class we will call as base class or super class. Understood? Old class we call it as base class or super class, and the new class we called it as derived class or subclass. That two term is not given here. Derived class or subclass. Understood, children? Understood, children?
Yes.
It is one
Yes,
of the
ma'am.
most powerful features of object-oriented programming. So, what are the types of inheritance? What are the types of inheritance? Single inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, multiple inheritance, and multi-level inheritance. What it means, now you no need to learn. Understood? How the single inheritance, how the hierarchical, how multiple, multi-level, these things don't take. Don't take it. These things now you no need to learn. Understood? Later, deeply we can learn it next grade. Okay, next year we can learn. Now this type alone you learn. Understood, ma? This type alone you learn because yeah, this is one you chapter in grade 10. Understood? So at that time, with example we can learn. Okay, at that time with example we can learn. Now I'm not at all ready to confuse you. So this type alone you learn. Single, hierarchical, multiple, multi-level. Understood, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Next one, polymorphism. What is the next topic? Polymorphism. Understood? So, what is polymorphism? Poly means many. Morphism means shapes or forms. Understood, children? Many forms. So, I will give one example. I'm telling a word duck. Okay? The word duck. What is the meaning of duck? Can anyone tell?
Bird.
It's a bird. Okay? Which swim in the water. In cricket, what is the meaning of duck?
Out.
Out.
Huh? Out. Out. Only out.
Out.
A
Without hitting any
batsman.
runs.
Without any runs, if he is out means we call it as duck out. Am I right, boys? Especially boys, you are familiar with this word. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. The same word have different meaning, right, children? The same word duck we can consider as a bird, and when it comes in a game in a cricket, the meaning is entirely different. Understood? Likewise, poly, many, morphism means shapes, many shapes. Is it clear, children? Likewise, the same function, the function name should be same, but it give different meaning. Understood? It give different meaning. Okay.